we can get started, and then Diane will just join in if she went on her own time. So closing the eyes, maybe you like to have one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, or hands in Namaskar Mudra at heart center. Take a deep breath in. Big sigh out the mouth. One more deep breath in. And sigh out through the mouth. Taking a few breaths to tune into your body. Doing a scan starting from your toes, working your way up to the crown of your head. Notice if there's any spaces that are holding tension. Allow the breath to wash over these spaces of tension as you inhale, expanding. As you exhale, releasing into the earth. Maybe you have an intention you'd like to set for your practice. And we'll open our practice with 3 Oms, inhaling to prepare. Namaste. Welcome. Let's get started by coming to lie on the back, hugging the knees into the belly, gently rocking from side to side. If you have a strap or a belt handy, you might want to have that close by before you get down. Hugging the knees into the belly, gently rocking from side to side. The head might look in the opposite direction as the knees. Coming back to center, hands come to the tops of the knees, drawing circles with the hands. And reverse your rotation. Exhale, releasing the feet down to the mat as the palms come face down next to the hips for pelvic undulation. Exhale, hug the navel to the spine, feeling the lower back flatten. Inhale to release as the natural curvature lifts. Exhale, navel to spine. Inhale, release. 3 more times. Your next exhale, half bridge as you hug the navel towards the spine. Inhale, hips lift up towards the sky, engaging through the thighs and glutes. Maybe you interlace the fingers behind the back as you rock from one shoulder to another. Exhale, release the hands out to the sides as you gently roll down one vertebra at a time. Walk the feet out wide, windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Bring the feet back to hip distance apart. Hands come palms face down next to the hips. Exhale, hugging the navel to the spine. Inhale, release. Exhale, hugging the navel to the spine. Inhale, release. 3 more rounds. Your next exhale, hugging the navel to the spine, keeping that engaged as you inhale, half bridge, lifting the hips up towards the sky. Again, you might interlace the fingers behind the back. Exhale, hands come out to the sides, gently rolling down one vertebra at a time. Feet walk out wide as you windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Extending the legs out long, flat on the mat, pressing through the heels for navel gazing pose. Inhale, lift the chest and chin up off the mat as the hands reach forward towards the feet, hugging the navel towards the spine. You might stay with the heels pressing down into the mat, or maybe you inhale, lift one heel up, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the opposite heel. Exhale to lower. You might even lift both heels. Honor your body. Do what is best for you today. Two more breaths. You got this. Exhale, release the head down to the mat, hugging the knees into the belly. Gently rock from side to side. Placing the left foot down on the mat, extend the right leg up to the sky. You might like to use a strap or a belt around the inner arch of the right foot, bringing the strap into both hands, and circle out the right leg. For low back, if you have low back pain, keep the left knee bent. Otherwise, you might extend the left leg long on the mat. We're circling the right hip, the ball and socket of the hip. And reverse your rotation. You might go with smaller circles and larger circles. If you have a strap, bringing it into the left hand as the right arm opens out to the side. The right leg falls over to the left. And it might not touch the ground, that's okay. Keep both of your shoulders rooted on the mat. The right foot is flexed, and you should feel this on the outer edge along the entire right leg. Inhale, foot comes back up to center. If you have a strap, it comes into the right hand as the left arm reaches out to the side. Exhale, right leg falls over to the right. Again, the foot might not come down to the ground. It could be hovering, and that's okay. Inhale, foot comes back up to center. You might keep the strap around the ball of the feet, or you might just reach the hands behind the thigh as the leg reaches towards the body. You could keep the head down on the mat, or maybe reach the head forward, whatever your comfort level is. Exhale, releasing the right foot down. Inhale, left leg lifts up, second side. Placing the strap around the inner arch of the left foot. And begin with circling out the left foot. Right knee might stay bent, or you might extend the right leg on the mat. Reverse your rotation. Strap comes into the right hand as the left arm opens out to the side. Exhale, left leg falls over to the right. Inhale, foot comes back up to center. Strap comes into the left hand as the right arm opens out to the side. Exhale, left leg falls over to the left. Inhale, reaching the left leg back up to center. Maybe the hands stay, both hands come to the strap, or they might come behind the left thigh as you reach the leg towards the body. You might even lift the head up off the mat towards your left leg. Exhale, releasing the left foot down. And slowly making your way back up to a comfortable seat. You might like to use a bolster or pillow to prop the hips up. Bringing the soles of the feet together for butterfly pose. Hands might take the ankles, shins, or feet. As you inhale, reaching tall through the spine and crown of the head, the heart shines forward. Exhaling, hinging from the hips, releasing the torso down. Maybe you press the elbows to the insides of the knees, or maybe the arms reach forward. Allow your head to hang completely weightless. You might circle the neck from side to side. Inhale, hands walk back up towards the body. Lengthening the right leg as the left knee bends. Crossing the left knee over the right leg. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, twisting to the left as you hug your knee. Looking over your shoulder behind you. Inhale, coming back to center, arms reach up tall. Exhale, twisting to the right, second side. And inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, hands come down beside you, lengthening the left leg as the right knee bends. Crossing the right foot over the left thigh. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, twisting to the to the right as you hug the knee. Inhale, arms reach up to center. Exhale, twisting left. Inhale, arms come up to center. Exhale, hands come down beside you, making your way into tabletop. You might like to have a blanket under the knees for some extra cushion. Or cat-cow. As you inhale, cow, chin lifts up, belly down. Exhale, cat, chin to chest, round the back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Continuing with your own breath. And inviting any intuitive movement. If you're circling, you can reverse your rotation. Inhaling, coming back to center. Exhale, child's pose, big toes together, knees out wide.
Take a deep breath into the low back. Exhale, sigh out through the mouth, releasing any tension. One more deep breath in. Big sigh out the mouth. Inhale forward into tabletop. Exhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Scissoring the hips towards one another. Right hand stays down on the mat. It might be on the outside of the foot or it might come to the inside. As you inhale, lift the left arm up for side angle. You might circle out the left arm. And reverse your rotation. Exhale, left hand comes down, hands frame the front foot, half Hanuman, walking the hips back as you extend the right leg. If you have blocks, this is a great place to use them. Right hip reaches back, left hip reaches forward. Exhale, bending the right knee, hands plant firmly at the front of the mat. Reach the right leg long behind you. For side plank, inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky. Left foot might kickstand behind you. Maybe the right foot floats up off of the mat. Exhale, the right foot and right hand come down, finding your way back into tabletop. And from table to downward facing dog, tucking the toes under, lifting the hips, rooting down through the index finger and thumb. You might pedal out the feet, bending alternate knees. Exhale, child's pose. Take a deep breath in. Sigh out through the mouth. Inhale forward into tabletop. Exhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Scissoring the hips towards one another. Once you have your foundation, inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky, side angle. Maybe circling out the top arm. Reversing your rotation. Exhale, both hands come down to frame the front foot. Inhale, half Hanuman, extending the left leg. Right hip reaches forward, left hip reaches back. Exhale, bending the left knee, low lunge. Inhale, stepping the left leg back, left hand reaches up to the sky, side plank. Maybe the left toes float up off the mat. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, downward facing dog. Slowly walking the feet forward, find your way to a forward fold at the front of your mat. You might take opposite elbows and ragdoll. Inhale the halfway lift as the hands come to the tops of the knees. Exhale, sit the hips back, chair pose. Hands might come to heart center, or maybe you cactus the arms out to the sides. Inhale, lengthening the legs, hands reach up tall, gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Closing the eyes, come back to your intention. Gently blinking the eyes open. Heel toe, come to face the long edge of your mat. Heel toe the feet one leg distance apart. Goddess pose, hands might come to the hips as the big toes point towards the corner edges of your mat. Exhale, lowering the hips down as the knees press towards the pinky side edge of the foot. Hands might stay to the hips, or maybe you inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms out to the sides. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Continuing with your own breath. If you ever need a break, you can inhale, lift the arms as you lengthen the legs. Exhale, bending the knees as the arms cactus out to the sides. That's a good modification. We'll do 3 rounds of lion's breath on the exhale, sticking out the tongue, eyes open wide. Inhale to prepare. Inhale, courageous lion. Inhale, last round. Inhale, star pose, arms reach up tall as you lengthen the legs, feet come parallel to one another. Reaching the hands and feet as far away as possible. Exhale, hands come down to the hips. Inhale, reaching tall through the crown of the head. And slowly finding your way into a forward fold. Hinging from the hips as the hands come below the shoulders. Head releases down towards the mat. Inhale to halfway lift, interlacing the fingers behind the back. Exhale, folding forward as the shoulders rinse out overhead. You can also use a strap between the hands. Exhale, releasing the hands down to the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands walk over to the right foot as you bend the right knee. Left leg stays long. Left toes might reach up to the sky for a side lunge. Inhale, hands walk back to center. Exhale, hands walk over to the left side, side lunge on the second side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. One more round. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And inhale, center. Slight bend of the knees as the hands come to the hips. Slowly make your way back up to standing. Heel toe the feet towards one another. Moon pose or Chandrasana, finding a focal point. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, C curve to the right. Hands might stay open wide, or maybe you take the bottom hand to the top wrist, lengthening through the left side of the body. Rooting down through the left foot. You might keep both feet firmly grounded, or maybe weight comes into the left foot as the right foot floats out to the side. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky, both feet come down. Exhale, hands come down beside you. Inhale, shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders down the back. Twice more. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Chandrasana, second side. Exhale, C curve to the left. Finding whichever hand variation you had on the first side. And your drishti, your focal point, weight comes into the right foot, maybe the left foot floats out to the side. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky, standing on both feet. Exhale, hands come down to the sides. Inhale, shoulders roll up towards the ears. Exhale, shoulders roll forward, opposite direction. Twice more.
Allowing the hands to be really relaxed by the sides, gently sway from side to side as the arms swing around. Inhale to one side, exhale to the other side. We're slightly increasing the heart rate. Moving around stuck energy or stagnant energy. Start to slow down as the arms start to relax to the sides. And finally, find yourself in a place of stillness, maybe closing the eyes. Notice any sensations. Gently blinking the eyes open. Coming to stand at the front of your mat if you're not already. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky, gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold. You might bring the peace fingers around the big toes, or maybe you like to interlace the fingers behind the back, allowing the shoulders to rinse out overhead. Any other variation that feels good for you and your body today. Hands come flat on the mat, stepping back into plank. Holding plank for 3 breaths. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin down onto the mat, coming onto the belly. Cobra pose. Inhale, lifting the chest and chin up as you activate through the tops of the feet and press through the palms. Exhale, lowering the chest and chin. Inhale, lifting chest and chin, engaging through the glutes and thighs. Exhale, lowering back down. 3 more times with your own breath. And when you are complete, bringing one cheek down to the mat, maybe you overlap the backs of the hands. Gently rock the hips from side to side. Option to do cobra pose one more round or move into sphinx pose, making sure the feet are slightly wider than hip distance apart. For sphinx pose, inhale, lift the chest and chin up as the elbows come underneath the shoulders, pressing down through the tops of the feet as you shine the heart forward. Exhale, releasing the opposite cheek down, bending the knees, windshield wiper the feet from side to side.
Hands come to the low ribs. As you exhale, press your way back into child's pose. Inhale, coming forward to find a seat. Maybe you like to sit on a bolster or pillow. Reaching the legs out wide. Inhale, lifting tall through the spine and crown. Turn your shoulders to face your right leg, excuse me. Shoulders are facing your right leg. Exhale, releasing forward over the right leg. Inhale, hands walk back towards the body. Shoulders stay facing your right leg. Your next inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, hinge towards your left leg. The left arm stays to the inside of the left leg. Right armpit is reaching up to the sky. Maybe you circle out the right arm. And reverse your rotation. Inhale, coming to sit back up tall. Exhale, shoulders face your left leg. Inhale, reaching through the crown of the head. Exhale, releasing over the left leg. Inhale, hands walk back up towards the body. Shoulders stay facing your left leg. Inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, hinging towards your right leg. Right hand stays to the inside of the right thigh. Maybe you circle out the top arm. And reverse your rotation. Inhale, coming to sit up tall. Shoulders face forward. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, hands walk back towards the body. Two options. Option one is for fire logs. Option two is figure four.
coming to lie down on the back. For fire logs, bringing the right leg under, left knee comes on top, left ankle comes on top of the right knee, trying to bring your shins parallel to one another. If this is really painful for the knees, come to lie down on the back, bringing the right ankle on top of the left knee, threading the hands behind the left thigh for figure 4. For fire logs, you can sit up tall, reaching through the crown of the head, and exhale, hinge forward, releasing over the legs. If you're in figure 4, you might enjoy gently rocking the knees from side to side until you find that sweet spot. Inhale, sitting up tall. Finding your second side for fire logs. Left leg comes under, right ankle to the top of the left knee. For figure 4, left ankle, top of the right knee. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, releasing forward. Inhale, sitting up tall. Coming to lie down on the back if you're not already. Gently bringing the knees into the belly, rocking from side to side. Hugging the right knee as the left leg extends for wind relieving pose. Bending the left knee, right ankle crosses to the outside. Arms open out wide as the legs fall over to the left for a gentle supine twist. Inhaling, coming back to center, hugging both knees in. Exhale, right leg extends, wind relieving pose, second side, hugging the left knee. Bending the right knee, left ankle crosses to the outside. Inhale, arms open out wide.
Exhale, legs fall over to the right, twisting the second side. Inhale, coming back to center. Maybe you like to go into happy baby pose or a reclined butterfly pose. Maybe you like to bring the legs up for a gentle inversion. Finding any last pose that feels good for you and your body. And slowly, when you're ready, making your way into Shavasana or corpse pose. Closing the eyes, turning inward. Bringing your awareness back into the breath.
Bringing your awareness back into the body. Maybe wiggling your fingers and toes. Inhaling, reach the right arm up overhead. Bending knees come to lie on the right side of the body. Slowly making your way back up to a comfortable seat. Closing the eyes. Maybe hands in Namaskar Mudra, or one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Take a deep breath in. Sigh out through the mouth. One more deep breath in. Big sigh out the mouth. Take a moment to check back in with yourself. How am I feeling right here, right now? Come back to your intention. As you honor your intention, all of the hard work you have put into yourself, offering gratitude to your body as it has supported you throughout your practice. We'll gather hands at heart center, closing with one Om and 3 Shantis. Inhale to prepare. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Diane.
Thank you, Amanda. That was great. I'm glad I caught up with you.
Good.
It was hard to get a link because they had the link in there. Hillary sent me it, but the link was, there's no link. You were going to do it in the park. So
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, but I was glad to be here. So
Good.
thank you. And next week, when the air gets better, you'll go back to the park.